95, William Fuller, I promise you, is going to wear out because he is taking every play like it's the last of his career. Spilling his guts trying to get to the quarterback.
You know, they've had a rotation, Jerry, on that defensive line last couple weeks where Ray Rhodes is trying to keep those guys fresh.
Well, I don't think they've given William a break yet. I think he's going to be standing on his tongue as hard as he's playing. There he is again.
Second down, 10. Collins deep, and a heck of a try by Muhsin Muhammad, the rookie. But better coverage by the lanky 6'3" Bobby Taylor. You like this kid out of Notre Dame?
Absolutely. Watch Mark Dennis, the right tackle, trying to keep William Fuller out. William Fuller is a clubber, number 95. Club with his left hand, throws Dennis down. Here he comes after the quarterback. It takes a lot of wind, a lot of gas to do that every single snap. That's what he's doing. Look at him breathing. He's looking for oxygen.
One of the reasons why, though, that rotation not as effective maybe today because no Andy Harmon.
That's a good point. That's probably why he's not getting a break. Here's the blitz, all-out blitz.
Third down and 10. Back to pass goes Collins. He's being chased, and he goes head first into the defense of Troy Vincent, and he is short of the first down by about a yard. Vincent got him low.
Man, I'm hollering blitz. They fooled everybody, including me. They get up and in there. Look at 20 and 2. They're all in there for the blitz. Now watch him run out of it. Watch him run and come back out, and they run combination coverage, and you can see the quarterback. He saw what I saw. He thought it was blitz man-to-man, and ended up 2-on-1. There's 23 and 36 covering one guy. That's some clever defense.
Was a flag on the play, 30-yard line. How about Collins going head first instead of doing that hook slide that most quarterbacks show?
Trying to get a first down, trying to keep the ball. He doesn't want to come out of the game.
Of course, when you're built like a linebacker, I guess it's a lot different than if you're built like Ty Detmer.
And here's a guy that's had knee trouble, wearing a knee brace, trying to go to a smaller knee brace so he can move around better this week. There's the captain. There's the man. That's the guy that Coach Rhodes says Zordich loves football.
Personal foul, offense number 64. That penalty is declined. Fourth down.
Curtis Whitley, the center, was called for a personal foul.
Well, Carolina had scored in 3 of their previous 4 possessions, all field goals. Now they got to punt the ball and run, start for a 6th time today. He back Marseille inside the Eagle 20. 1:53 in the third, 17-9 Philadelphia. And the punt is high and a beauty. Way back at the 7-yard line, here comes Marseille. Hurdles one defender, and he wiggles his way to the 23 and a flag at the 20. Anthony Johnson, who's still playing special teams this late in the game, makes the tackle.
It's hard to be a good running back in cover kicks, but they got some injured people. I just saw Cota, their fullback for Carolina, fullback on the punt team, limping real bad. Looks like he pulled a hamstring. The guy we showed you earlier, he's running like you and me.
Illegal block in the back. Number 52 on the return team, on the run back. That's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
Illegal block. Right there. Pushed him with his hands. Pushed him up high. Now, here's the guy that makes all the tackles. Watch him try to run. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. He had to start the last 2 games, and he said he felt his hamstring getting tight on him. He wasn't used to playing the whole game, and he can't run right now. He's going to hurt himself.
59-yard punt by Stark. Detmer sets up a screen. Kevin Turner with the catch, and Turner is out to the 16-yard line, and he picks up 7 on the play. Kevin Green, Lamar Latham make the stop. By the way, going back to that punt once again, as you take a look at Kevin Green, a player down for Carolina was Anthony Johnson, playing special teams, running the ball. He limps off the field. Shaking up on the play.
I think this game is going to take its toll on both teams. They're both playing so hard and so long that I think people are getting wore out here. I think that was Turner's first time he's touched that ball today.
Second down, 3. Ricky Waters with no place to run, and he's taken down after a minimal gain of maybe a half yard near the 18. Gerald Williams makes his 3rd solo tackle.
Follow Panos. The left guard will pull and take you to the plate, number 92. When you do the Eagles, follow Panos. Here he is on the run, turning up in there. That's Maxey. Brett Maxey, a safety stuffing him. Here was his name, and he took the first 3 here, and he took the last 2 here, and he came out with Panos. He said, I couldn't spell all that. I'll buy a vowel.
Okay, Vanna. The Eagles 2 of 11 on third downs today. Here they got Chris T. Jones, who is held, but there's no yellow. The coverage by Eric Davis, and I think on replay you may see where he was yanking on the receiver going downfield, who was Chris T. Jones.
Well, I saw somebody yanking somebody. I couldn't tell if that was offense or defense. I think that's probably why the official let it go. Everybody was pushing and shoving, but that was about 15 yards down the field, all that contact took place.
16 seconds, third quarter. Eagles have to punt with only 1 second half first down in their pocket. Yet leading 17-9. Hutton the punt. And this is a good one. Driving the rookie Winslow Oliver, who misjudged the punt, and he's driven all the way back to his 21-yard line.
Well, that'll get the punter out of the doghouse from that one he boomed in the end zone. They see him there. There's a special teams coach that was chewing him out. Now he's saying, oh, I love you. I love you, man.
But you're still not going to get my Bud Light.
You're still not going to get that. I chew a gum right there. 150 sticks.
60-yard punt by Hutton.
Danny Smith used to coach at Georgia Tech. Got his chance to come into pro football with Ray Rhodes. Loves it.
Off. And we do see Anthony Johnson back in there, and he wiggles for a gain of 2, maybe 3. Brought down by Hollis Thomas, and that will be the end of the third quarter. 17-9, the Eagles on top, and Fox NFL Sunday will continue after these messages from your local Fox station.
Here's the 2 backs at Notre Dame that were roommates playing for this guy who's here doing the game on the radio. But the big shock is such few rushing attempts, and look at the yardage. I think Dom Capers will go back to what he's got to do, and that's run the floor. There's Lou. Lou, get your charts out, baby.
Lou Holtz and Notre Dame off yesterday. 2nd down and 7 as we begin the fourth quarter from Philadelphia. Collins with time and the throw, and it's caught, but short of a first down by rookie running back Winslow Oliver. William Thomas made the stop. It'll be 3rd down and about 4.
I think out of respect for each other's defense, Dom Capers says they're so good we can't run, and I think Rhodes has fallen into the trap and forgot about Ricky Waters. There he is. He's charting, and he's saying, well, that wasn't any good. The defenses have dominated and taken away the running game from each other's team.
3rd down and 4. Collins hit by Zorich on the blitz. The pass is short. There comes a late flag, and the coverage, which was applied by Troy Vincent on Mark Carrier, draws yellow on the near sideline.
And it was a strong safety blitz, timed up beautiful by Zorich.
Well, the body language of Carrier would tell you that it is against Philadelphia, and it is. That is a big penalty.
Holding. Number 23 on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Troy Vincent cornered. Big man they made the trade for. One thing about Ray Rhodes, he wants the best corners he can get. You can see 36. There's the blitz. Zorich free. And when we got on, he must, here, you'll see it here. Full press bump and run. Yeah, I got him right on the shoulder. Grabbed him on the shoulder.
So a first down from the 34-yard line. Griffith is in motion. Play action by Collins. Throws it outside to Griffith. He breaks 1 tackle and he's up the sideline near the 41. And he picks up 6 on first down. Right now for a McDonald's game break, let's return to James Brown at our Fox Television Center in Hollywood.
Kevin, competitive ball game in Baltimore. Testaverde with the Ravens driving, throws a pick to Todd Light. That's his third of the season. He takes it in for the score. 6-point ball game. Hey, Jerry Jones, take a look at this, Kevin and Jerry. Is that a sincere handshake? Jerry and Jimmy. That game coming up at 4. Back to Kevin and Jerry.
Looked like Jimmy was okay.
Yeah.
It was old Jerry that
I think Jerry didn't like him. What do you think?
Second down and 3. Collins throws. It's caught by Wesley Walls. And that's his second catch today, but he gains a meager yard, maybe a yard and a half, and that sets up 3rd down and 2.
Well, if you're going to throw for a yard and a half, you might as well hand it off. And the reason his routes are so short, because the pressure's on the quarterback. When they're getting all over the quarterback, the tight end, Wesley Walls, he'll shorten his routes down so the quarterback can bring it to him earlier. He thought he had a first down there, and he didn't get it. We talked to Wesley Walls last night in the meeting. He's a guy that, again, we told you was with the 49ers, was with the Saints. He's thrilled to death. He says he loves being the most fun he's had playing since high school.
What a great upgrade they've made. Metzelar's last year, just 20 receptions. This year, emerging as one of the premier tight ends in football in Wesley Walls.
From Tupelo, Mississippi. He says he gets cards and letters from everybody in his hometown. When he scores a touchdown, they want him to do an Elvis Presley.
Well, he told us he would today.
We're getting touchdowns today. Even Elvis could score today the way these defenses play.
Great defensive game. So 3rd down, less than a yard, and the Carolina Panthers have had problems today. 2 of 13 on 3rd down.
Well, this is not a formation where you'd run for it.
And the quarterback, Collins, stood up, and I don't think he got it because James Willis met him head on and pushed him backwards, and another big play by the middle linebacker.
Boy, you call it. You see too much. James Willis, if we're giving out a trophy for today, he'd have to be a candidate. He's making the plays when they have to be made. A guy that's filling in some big shoes for Gabea. Here he is. Now, they hurt themselves on this. They're in there with a formation where they had no chance to run other than a sneak. They had no back in a running position.
And before this season, middle linebacker was the biggest question mark on a pretty good Philadelphia defense.
He's got to be happy. And Ray Rhodes, one thing about him being an assistant, where he was at San Francisco, he gets Waters. He's with Green Bay, he comes back and gets a Willis. He's not afraid to go back and rob from where he worked.
So now Carolina is 2 of 14 on 3rd downs today, and Jerry, a very ugly 0 of 3 on 3rd and 1 today. And those are the ones you've got to get.
What, they haven't been in a good formation. They haven't been in there where they're going to slam ball you. They've come with they've never come with 2 tight ends and 2 backs. That's what you still got to do. You got to prove you're tougher than the Eagles, which, you know, they may think they're not.
Ron Stark had a 59-yard punt, a season high last time. And he punts to say, boy, the rush was heavy that time. And this punt will go short and out of bounds at the 44. Mamula was coming up the middle, and a look of exasperation on the face of Ron Stark and special teams coach Brad Seeley. Down goal, Carolina trails 17-9, and their defense with their backs against the wall.
And this is the first time I think the play selection changed. One of the teams, happens to be the Eagles, tried to run it in the red zone. They've both been trying to throw it. But with this down and distance, we'll tell you by the formation. This is a running formation, an eye with a wing. They're making it look like they're going to run. If the wing goes in motion, it'll be a pass. It'll be a pass with the wing motion.
3rd and goal, and Detmer rolling out and throws it away. He strung it out about as long as he could before he was going to take a loss, and wisely throws it away. That brings up 4th and goal.
Well, they gave it away. I believed it was going to be a run. We told you, when the wing went in motion, all runs are out of it. So the defense on Carolina is smart enough to figure this one out once the wing went in motion. It's a running set till he started moving. When he was here tight, it was a running set. When he moved, it's a pass set. Good coverage. They got everybody shut down. Good job on Ed Weston. They had Ed West is who he was looking for, and they were underneath him.
Anderson has kicked a 46-yard field goal in this half. This will be a 21-yard attempt. With the Hutton hold, the kick is good, and the Eagles extend their lead to 20-9. So a pass completion of 36 yards to Irving Fryer sets up a 21-yard field goal, and the Eagles extend their lead. First down at Houston.
Oh, boy, I tell you, it's great to see a Heisman Trophy come in. And we got a Heisman Trophy winner, of course, in this one with the quarterback. Great to see them come in and be able to play pro football.
Michael Bates circles under the Anderson kickoff at